welcome to another episode of Flat TV. It's your girl, Reg.
My name is Wilson.
And I'm Jojo.
And today we are going to share with you our top 3 favorite K-drama series. Yeah.
Right.
So are you guys excited? I'm sure you guys have your own top 3, right? I'm also going to share my own top 3. So
I'm actually curious. What are your top 3
I know,
K-drama?
right? Yeah.
You
Well, go ahead.
You know what? Since we're only limited to top 3, I want to list more. I want to explain here more of my favorite K-drama series previously, way back until 2000. But since we're only limited to top 3,
You've been watching forever, huh?
No, not really, but because you can really see that on the news, on the commercials, if the K-drama series is really performing well here in the Philippines.
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm actually curious every time that it's being commercialized here. That's why I'm curious, and that's what's taking me to look into it and watch it, and eventually I'm getting to like it.
Yeah.
I see. Well, I've only gotten myself into watching K-drama since the pandemic started. As you know, I work from home now, so I have the luxury to spend time binging on Netflix. Yeah, so I'm excited to share with you what my top 3 favorite K-drama series are for this year.
Yep. Can I go first? I want to start first.
Okay, let's start.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, my number 3 for this year is the K-drama entitled Law School. Well, for me, this is one of the best K-drama of all time. This is actually a legal drama which focuses on students and professors of the prestigious Hancock University Law School. So, the show's plot kicks off when one law professor at the school is found dead, and another, Professor Young, is arrested for the crime. So it forces the students to team up to prove his innocence. So it has actually an amazing storyline. It is mind-blowing. I love the fact that the main case is dragged till the end, and every other case revolves around it.
Nice.
So it's like a detective thriller story?
Yes.
Okay.
The official soundtrack is on point. I'm not gonna hide the fact that I got goosebumps at the end of every episode.
Oh.
And my number 2 is the K-drama entitled Hospital Playlist.
Oh, I know that.
Oh, really?
Like
So the series revolves around 5 doctors who have been best friends since they entered med school, as they embark on hospital adventures involving medicine, music, and relationships. So the approach of this series is very realistic. The script was well written, the actors nailed it. I have felt a lot of different emotions while watching this. The friendship between the 5 lead characters had been portrayed beautifully. This series will teach you a lot of things, from medical related terms to life lessons. And I like the music on important scenes and how each episode ends with a particular drum beats.
Oh.
And my number 1 on the list, this is just very recent. It is entitled Vincenzo. So this is a drama about this is a drama about a Korean man named Vincenzo. It is played by Song Joong-ki, who was adopted by an Italian mafia family and raised in the mob life in Italy. So when his adoptive father dies, his adopted brother sets out to kill him, forcing Vincenzo to flee back to Seoul. So Vincenzo is genuinely one of the best, if not the best K-dramas I have ever seen. The scriptwriter did a great job writing the whole plot with a really good twist and also different character development. So the entire series has the perfect balance of humor, action, romance, and suspense. If there's one word to describe this K-drama, it is what I call phenomenal.
Wow.
Wow.
So those are my top two.
Okay.
Nice. Good list.
So, I'll go next.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah. I've just recently started watching the K drama because of the pandemic also. But I know that the pandemic started last year, but I just got influenced by some people to try watching this
As we
year.
all do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why I started, I just started watching, unlike, Wilson, who has started doing this like for the longest time. So
Yeah, me too. Mhm.
right. So let me share my top three for now, current for now, okay? Because these are the
Alright.
stuff that I have just watched for now. So yeah, my third will be the World of the Married. I don't really like.
Oh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I know
No,
that.
actually, I don't really like watching these kinds of stories. But man, was I hooked? I was. I am hooked. Yeah. So watching just the first episode will make you want to binge watch because it's so intense. Yeah, the unpredictable plot lines would actually keep you at the edge of your seat, and that's what I like.
Yes,
And
me too.
I agree.
and the acting here is actually superb. The show has actually been praised for its understated acting.
Yeah.
Given the emotional plot line, yeah, and instead of spiraling into a typical family drama with loud shouting matches, um, the actors managed to portray emotion subtly yet powerful. So there's an undertone of emotional power there.
Good
yeah.
point.
And I won't recommend this to the freshly broken-hearted. No, because of the story.
Why?
However, but however, it might also be inspirational because the story or the series highlights the maturity and prowess of a woman here. And so, like, instead of crying and lamenting the failed relationship, she picks herself up and becomes, an even better version of herself. So yeah, a
Nice.
lot of stuff that you can
That's good. That's good.
get out of this series. So my second would be Itaewon Class.
Ah.
Itaewon
I've
Class.
heard
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, Itaewon
Yeah.
Class.
Popular.
Yeah. So when people think of K drama, they usually think of love stories or romantic drama. And although Itaewon Class has an interesting romance itself, it never it's never the main plot of the story. Itaewon Class is a story about revenge, about finding family amongst the people around you, and about fighting greed, power, discrimination, inequality in social class, and etc. etc. Okay, so it has a lot of stuff going in there. Itaewon Class has complex and interesting characters that will have you invested in no time. And Park Sairoy. Yeah, did I pronounce
Yes,
it
correct.
right? Park Sairoy. Yeah,
I
yeah,
think so.
That one, yeah. Is an ex-con. He's an ex-convict and the underdog of the story. So he has been broken down and wronged so many times, yet he continues to live by what he thinks is right. Okay, and there's also
Nice.
Joyisho, who, in my opinion,
Yeah.
perfectly embodies a slithering character. Okay, she's cunning and resourceful, but also loyal. She's also loyal and brave. And
Mm-hmm.
Osuya, on the other hand, is an independent woman who,
Mm-hmm.
made a name for herself. So the romance in Itaewon Class is swoon-worthy, actually. Um, Between a childhood crush and an ever loyal employee, you'll have plenty of time to actually figure out who you're rooting for. So, Itaewon Class is inspiring in so many ways. It will definitely teach you a lesson about life, and I guarantee you that each character will also leave you, at least one moral or, a lesson that you'll learn at the end of the show. Yeah. So
That's good.
again, there's a lot of
Nice.
stuff
Okay.
that you can get out of this series. So my number
That's good.
one, can you guess what my number one is? But I'm sure you won't be able to guess it because I've just recently, like what I mentioned, started getting hooked up in the
Yes.
K-drama.
Well,
flick.
my guess is it is a love story.
My guess is not a love story.
Mhm.
I don't know.
Okay.
What's your number one? Go ahead.
What's your
Okay, yeah.
number one?
Reveal
It's
it.
Reply 1988.
Ah.
Oh,
Yeah.
1988. Okay.
Yeah.
Good choice.
Right. So, this story is a coming of age story of, I think that's, 5 childhood friends living with their families in the same neighborhood of
Yeah.
Sangmundong, Seoul. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And what makes Reply 1988 so special is that, unlike most Korean dramas, this is a slice of life story about real people going through real life situations. So there is nothing fake or over the top about this series, Reply 1988. And if you are someone that is born in the 70s, I feel like you will really relate so much to it that you will end up taking a trip down, your own memory lane. So yeah, even the characters in the drama feel like someone you know. It could be a family member or a friend, or but there will be at least one character you'll be able to relate to in this drama. So yeah, that's why this is my number one for now.
Wow.
Wow, you have an awesome list too.
Yeah,
Oh my
I
gosh.
agree.
Thank you. But I'm also curious on Wilson's list. And of course, your list, Reg. We're waiting for it.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm actually
All right.
excited for Reg's list.
Yeah.
Well, number 3 on my list is may not be new to you guys anymore because this is a very popular K-drama series. And my number 3 is Crash Landing on You.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's very popular.
Yes,
That's very-
this was
That's
Yes.
very cheeky.
yeah, this was actually my first K-drama. The first
Oh,
ever
really?
K-drama series that I've binge watched on Netflix. I love it so much. Like the on-screen chemistry between the two leading characters is actually enough, to make you swoon. Apart from the
I
fact
agree.
that they are both good-looking actors. I mean, what more can you ask for, right? And I also love the concept. The concept is, of course, two people falling in love from two different worlds.
Yeah.
It's such a
From north and
compelling.
south.
Yes, it's such a compelling story for me, especially at the beginning when what's her name? Son Ye-jin. She crash landed from South
Yes.
Korea to
North Korea.
to the
To
border
North-
of
you
Border,
know,
yeah.
to
what
the
are
border.
odds of you landing in North Korea?
Exactly. So yeah, so that was, I think, the first episode. She crash landed from South Korea to the border of North Korea, and then of course that's when she met Hyun Bin. um, of course, Hyun Bin is a North Korean here, no, and he was the one who saved her life, and I mean that already is enough to catch your attention, right? Well, at least for me, that's what it did. And there are some scenes that I super love. For example, apart from, of course, when Sari crashed into the border of North Korea where she first met Captain Ri. I also love their first kiss on the boat. Well, it was a staged kiss, you know, so they wouldn't get caught. And I also like the part when Sari gave Captain Ri a tomato plant and told him to say 10 nice words to it every day. It's just so cute. it's so Korean. And of course, the hospital scene where they had where they shared a romantic kiss, and the most special scene for me, I guess, was their goodbye kiss at the border. And special mention, of course, is the scene where Captain Ri was playing a song he made for his brother on the piano in Switzerland. So it's just a very beautiful, you know, scenery, and the song I super duper love. It made me cry. So all in all, my experience, you know, binge watching this was actually a roller coaster ride. It had all the elements of sadness and amusement, and it's such a well balanced like mix of rom-com, thriller, and suspense.
Can I also add something to that?
Sure.
Yeah, to that K-drama, because one thing that I will never forget on that K-drama is the thing that what Captain Ri did to Siri. Is it Siri or Suri? How do you
Sari.
pronounce- Sari.
Yeah.
Okay. Was when they got separated. I think this was on the latter part of the story. Then every day, he actually made scheduled text messages on a daily basis.
Ah, yeah, I remember that. Yes.
Can you imagine that?
I know,
You know,
right?
Who will do that?
Him.
I know. Hyun Bin. Oh well.
Anyway, I also love that.
Yes. Okay, so next, my number 2 favorite K-drama series is Startup.
I also
Do you
know
guys know
that.
So it's
I heard.
Start.
You see, I'm really into K-drama. Go on.
Okay.
Yeah, go on.
All right. Anyway, it's a feel-good series, and it's interesting as well because it gives you like a glimpse of, you know, the startup world. And I remember I was heavily invested in this K-drama. Like, you know, I was torn between Dosan and Good Boy at first, but I ended up rooting for Dosan. So Team Dosan. And what else? I love the theme song. I think the title is Future by Red Velvet. So it's actually on my Spotify playlist. And I also love the fact of that, you know, in between episodes, they give you like a brief description of some startup terminologies. But of course, my favorite scenes are first is Dosan, when Dosan was looking all dapper for the first time when he attended the event, and then I
can still
also
remember that.
I also
Was that part of
I also
your
like
list? No, it's supposed to be a
No.
runner-up, right? Wilson.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a runner-up.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Go ahead.
What else? Yeah, I also like the scene when Dalmi and Dosan they held each other's hands for the first time in the bus. And I also like the part when Dawson said there was this popular line that he said. He said something like, "Does my dream have to be a success? Can't it be a person?" So he said that to Dalmi. So that was really, really romantic. And of course, the ending. Oh my gosh, this is the best ending I have ever seen in a K-drama. No joke. I super
Really?
love the ending. Yeah. Anyway, are you guys ready for my number one?
Yeah.
What's your number one?
Okay. I'm not sure if you guys know this, but my number one is It's Okay Not to Be Okay.
I also know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So it's my number one because of, well, ultimately because of the concept. It's about mental health awareness. And I love the opening or the intro. Every episode, it's like a slow stop animation, if that's what you call it. And the music is also very catchy. And every episode, what I like most about this K-drama, it's so unique. Like every episode has a lesson derived from children's books. And my favorite is a zombie kid. But anyway, my favorite scenes here are the scene where Gangtae taught Moonyong about the butterfly hug method. I also like the moment when Gangtae gave Moonyong the nightmare catcher doll, Mangtae. And of course, who wouldn't love the scene, the family portrait. So for me, this is one of the most important scenes in the whole series. That moment when Gangtae showed up at the studio, to join Moonyong and his brother for their family portrait. You can just tell by the look on his face that he's made a huge decision. He wanted to give Moonyong the family that she long wanted. So there.
Sounds like a good story.
Nice list.
It is.
I wouldn't doubt
Okay.
your list, and even Wilson's list. So once I'm done with the stuff that I have, then I might as well try to look into your lists.
Yeah, me too. So, what else? I'm so super duper impressed with how Koreans, showcase their talent when it comes to creating K-drama series.
I agree. And for sure, we still have a lot to explore. So if you guys know a title or a K-drama that we failed to mention here or that is worth watching,
Yeah.
please
Yeah.
use the comment section down below. Comment it. We're all reading it.
Yep.
Please.
Yes.
Okay.
So there you have it.
Yeah. So if you like this video, give us a thumbs up, and of course, don't forget to subscribe to our channel.
And of course, don't forget to hit the notification bell button. And if you have any other video suggestions or recommendations that you would want us to do, please let us know in the comment section.
Yes, and please follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And thank you so much for watching this video, and see you again in the next one.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye!